Final day. Don't rush.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks, thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we...
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for...
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher...
Huh? Why's that?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine, farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to...
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late!
Hey, wait up!
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
Kaya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again? The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about. But besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a...
The Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the... Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at... We do miss our honorary knight after all.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
All right, take care now.
Don't blink!
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall. Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he...
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the... to the Knights of Favonius. The first thing I want to say to you all is, please...
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from... In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected...
The captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect the man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in it. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlan. I will admit that some of his action... This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of... I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt may Lord Barbados bless. P.S. If you're wondering whose the letter ends here, thank you, everyone, for...
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the... PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa...
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this and everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far... And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax. That brings our meeting to a close.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? But, Fatui Schmatui, the real big deal here is the...
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello.
Sounds good. All right.
Lisa, the Grand Master's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while?
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you.
Lisa...
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began, after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything of...
Yes, of course. The Weinlesefest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent, no matter where he is, he...
Yeah, that sounds like the Animal Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the West. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting...
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with...
That's a good question. These are very old stories. Many of...
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get past.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, this is a time of the year when many Mondstadters live...
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster...
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of...
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where, these days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now,
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf...
Yes, that was as much as... But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the...
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor when...
Wow. Well, come on.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, Death. For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one. Even for the most By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the... He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can.
Usually around Wolvendom, right? Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that... Huh? What is it? Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be... Well, anyway, let's follow the trick. Look! There's another trap up ahead! And can you feel that electro energy too? The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going! Razor! Are you there?
All right. The last trap has been set.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you!
You can say that again. Razor...
Helping everyone, helping Lupical, makes me happy.
Yeah! But, actually...
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real...
I want to know, but don't...
So you do want to know?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things. Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, here's what I think. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was a...
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns, Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Maybe... Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about... What do you think?
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on...
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor. So, what are your...
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed. Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh. Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made... That means that he thinks the items have a... But more importantly than that, whatever happens...
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so...
Bye, Drafts! Yeah. Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least... Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its... This woolen hand puppet looks kind of... Wait! Hey, look! And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 Wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. Thousand Wind wine was the first. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with. That's why you'll almost never see Thousand Wind wine in the markets. In fact,
That must mean there's something pretty
Okay.
He seems really in the zone. And
find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together. But things in wine smell different.
even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I... Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in...
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens.
Okay. Then I will go back now.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
In adventuring, as in business. You always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
So many.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone with
Find? Who?
just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to help. Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here. If one bottle is tipsy and two is merry...
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drinking. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have...
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about Thousand Wi...
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone...
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And there's a label on it that says... We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine. And the...
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early
A song. Not easy to understand.
Excellent answer. Then, fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, sealed. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear. Joining the thousand winds in a song of good. Thank you so much for the applause. Was
Like wine. A little sweet.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be...
well, maybe it's a little...
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What? An explorer's courage? A love tender... Nope. Paimon has absolutely no idea. Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly...
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to... If you want to know the secret behind this sweet...
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make the...
We've known each other for so...
I trust. I want to try. I want to... If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine. Right. I want to...
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone-Deaf...
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's as long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity.
I will tell... Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we...
Okay, I will remember.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Don't blink! Just like we rehearsed! Go! Go!
Solidify! This is order!
Incoming! Nowhere to hide.
Gather!
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow.
Stabilize!
Don't blink! Good.
I will have order! Solidify!
Cut to the chase! Incoming! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Speed up! Hey! Don't blink! Speed of light! Hey!
This is order!
Just like we rehearsed!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! I'll remember that.
We'll have order!
Incoming! Hey! Good!
Crumb! Stabilize!
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Fallen Emma! Help!
This is order! Gather!
Incoming! Yeah! Don't blink! Hey! Incoming!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Try this on for Cyno.
Don't blink! Cut to the chase!
Job's over.
Go! Speed of light! Hey! I'm all for work.
What should I do now? If only Cyno was still around.
Excuse us. Has something happened?
Oh, I appreciate the concern, but who are you? Ah, friends of Cyno! Well, I suppose it's not a secret or anything. My name is Nabil. I'm a matra in the academia. A case involving the smuggling of canned knowledge has come to our attention recently, but...
Huh? You mean the academia is short on matra right now?
Well, not exactly. I suppose the main problem is that the case suddenly came up after General Mahamatra Cyno left. Given the large scope of the issue, we talked things over internally and decided that we should find... If you two have some time, would you lend...
Alright, since you asked so nice.
Yes. Large amounts of canned knowledge from unknown origins have been appearing on the market. According to some research, using large amounts of canned knowledge could lead to some... Rumors also have it that some particularly dangerous canned knowledge has made its way into the market. According to our current leads, it's highly likely that there are dealers selling canned...
You can count on us! Let's go!
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time. There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to investigate
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the...
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. All right, let's go round up those bad guys.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see some... What does the academia think they're doing? Oh... I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
But don't forget the Mora!
Dun-dun! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my...
Huh? Did they really just give up on...
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom. All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you...
the pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my... I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut... When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation. If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like...
Do you have a potential suspect?
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any...
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet...
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these. If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Reba. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge...
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
Hey, what's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a... Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have...
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of... I just hope you understand that your actions are what... If I ever catch you again... Alright, Traveler. I need to go now.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got if Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the... I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention. No idea. Sorry, I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured... sounds like we came all this way for well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that... Hey! You just want to make more business for yourself! Don't underestimate its value. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, then why does the academia prohibit selling Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar, but everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then... And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge. Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects? Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount. Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market. As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation? What's that? Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly... Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge. Some of which, once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation. Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, as for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction. Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? I've got it. 500,000 mora per kit. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount.
What? That's super expensive!
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expense. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the mora. I can see it already.
We'd better get going. If Dora keeps at it, we'll be out of mora. Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to... They're hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures...
Partially. It was a secret place built by... According to past research, one must... However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does less in recent years. But there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. That's why some continue to research it. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town. Don't worry. I'll make sure...
That's Cyno for ya. But we...
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do
Ha! Have you really thought it through? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just... On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit.
Is that so? Well, I can't think...
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you...
Following orders. Nowhere to run. Solidify. Where do you think you're?
Incoming!
I'll surrender. Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
Regret. This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. Let's get out of here!
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on! There's no way any...
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time. Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superior was injured while protecting me.
Whoa! Who could have seen...
He survived with a fractured wrist. His name is Taj Radkani. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away!
Good. Don't worry. And once this is all over, I'll
Go! So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips?
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind...
Okay, if you say so. Just look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa.
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Huh?
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions... We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here...
This place is super dangerous.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert. So how could they... Stay still. Here's the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why would it be on—
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you—
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno.
No. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
Don't blink!
Stabilize!
Speed of light! They're back again! How many of them are there?
Solidify!
Speed of light! Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have, but even so, they still knew we were coming.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all—
All right, let's take a good look.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to— Once they think we've left the premise—
Oh, Paimon gets it! Okay, we'll start heading away.
Yes. And don't worry.
eyes!
Don't blink!
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Yay. It's probably a... Let's go. Maybe Cyno... Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone! So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? Alright, tell Paimon everything you know!
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator, but he is—
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up—
Huh? Greedy?
Once everyone knew you were coming, since all the goods were just left—
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the cant knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make—
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here, chances are—
All right. Where do you suggest we—
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can—
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Cyno's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno but even though you caught me, I'd still
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and everyone will try their best to defend this industry. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a...
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't...
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease. That's why she never really had... As for me, I was... Until one day, someone
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment. There are many others like me. Smuggling can't... I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child. But
I somehow... You'll find some goods I received just recently.
Whoa. Look at all...
Yes. All neatly packed away in... Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can... No wonder they don't want me to... Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, if we can enter the repository, but... Considering my current stat, you'll need to be the one who checks the records.
Sure thing!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari.
Hello, we meet again. How's the investigation going? Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right. I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected...
It's all right. We wanted to help Cyno.
I can tell that he really trusts you. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this... That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous, but some information may be retained. Follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully...
The restricted repository.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Huh. So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me. There are many who do not openly converse with others. Even though he's no longer in the academia, The files are over there. Just make it quick.
to read here. Have you found anything yet? Huh. It reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
His former partner? That would be Taj Rodkani. But you're not far off. Mortada—
What? Taj's son went to—
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison.
No. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. I would say he used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also—
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided— I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada.
Taj was already very well known by the time. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. Shortly after. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess—
I had no idea that happened.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now. Are you okay, Traveler?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj. Impossible. Taj, but this is Taj we're talking—
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, because he was the only one who— There are so many files about those ruins that it— However, if the files were made into canned—
But even so—
According to the legends, the treasure's inside the Court of Death, though I don't really believe Taj would ever— Do you have any questions? If not—
Paimon's kinda confused.
Oh, now that I think about it, there's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Don't worry, Taj.
Alrighty then, let's go ask—
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the Academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The Academia consumes so many resources each day, everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the...
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me
Impossible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making...
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any...
Yes. This is definitely These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own. You're right. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible... I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go! Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons. We have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become. That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Let's finish this quickly.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Speed of light.
Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful. Allow me.
Surrender!
A passage! Hopefully that's our way in.
Taj.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing well. Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. But was it all your doing? Smuggling the canned knowledge?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say...
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me soon. When you're young, you press forward, unattached. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until I was completely dedicated to all that I did. Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies...
So, did you...
See this door behind me? Behind it I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now.
Enough conjecture. But in the end, the treasures you see...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once? Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine!
With sword comes shadow!
Nowhere to run! Judgment is upon you!
I will set things right no matter what the cost.
Guilty!
As I thought.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. I gained new power. This is only a taste of it.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured.
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became... Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and mapping. All of this was just part of... I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed...
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Murtada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives, in hopes that...
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale...
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son... I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once drove. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Murtada did. Generation after generation. Regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, There will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my convictions just so that they would. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem, the organization...
So, you pretend...
Yes. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still...
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless, I made a grave. I was always so busy with work that I never made... Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the...
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are... If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and being buried in quicksand is its rightful end. To them, as long as there's Mora to be made, they will disregard the Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring... So, that's what I'm going to do.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say at first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the Matra, then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from... Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was...
So that's the end of it! Catching everyone on the list means no more... It was a lot of work, but Paimon thinks we accomplished...
That's right. Thanks again for your... As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary, speaking of which, have you been in touch with... He was walking with someone I didn't recognize.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful.
Don't worry about me. If any...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization tried to toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse...
Cyno! Tainari! Oh, so Tainari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to...
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs to treat a girl named Cyno. I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so...
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having her go...
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach... Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious, and so I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia...
I've already caught those who were preparing to... Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know...
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few... I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, those who see me as their... just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat. There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolence. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions.
What are my orders? Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
For Rex Lapis! We're way behind. No touching!
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
Yeah!
Born of ice and frost.
Go! Fallen Amber, help!
We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue. No touching. It's so nice to de-stress. Next on the agenda, healthy body, healthy mind. Born of ice and frost. No touching. Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule.
I'll race you there! I'll race you there! Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there!
It'll come in handy.
Next on the agenda... Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Looking to buy some handmade goods.
I suppose wisdom is always a form of sin.
It's all a bunch of really gonna come back from the dead?
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Pay and Mora, or trade anything you own.
It's as worrying as it can get.
Of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense. Grandma, is the Cyno thing really gonna come back from the dead?
Pay and Mora, or